Hey everybody, welcome back to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode 235, and today we're trying something a little bit different. Haven't gotten any new comics in lately, so I was looking around trying to figure out what to do for a video, and I just spent the last half hour trying to figure out why my sound wasn't working because my microphone was turned off on the laptop, and it took me a while to figure that out. But anyway, today we're going through uh, the Who's Who loose leafs from the 1990s, from 1990. I think it started in 1991. I've got all 16 issues. And if you're not familiar with this was an update to the Who's Who from the 80s. You know, they did the original Who's Who in 84, 85, 86, somewhere in there. And then, yeah, they did updates and they did like a Who's Who in the Legion series and they did Who's Who in Star Trek. And then, they periodically they would publish some Who's Who pages like in their annuals or other issues. And but in the 90s, early 90s, 1990, they came out with this concept, which was everything was loose pages, everything's three-hole punched. It comes that way. I didn't do that, and so you could alphabetize them. You know, you could arrange them in whatever order you wanted. And so I have all 16 issues um, in a binder. And so we're going to go through that. You know, it'll be a lot of decent artwork. It's all magazine size, and so we're gonna go through that and show you what's up. Uh, if you would please like and subscribe, I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to go ahead and swap over to the overhead camera. There we go. And there's the binder. Yeah. See if we can straighten that camera out a little bit. There we go. All right, so this might take a while because there's a lot of pages here, but this was the cover cardboard like wraparound, and they would come in when they came in. They were like there was just a really slight little strip of glue to hold it all together, and so you pulled them out and then you put them in a binder. And so each issue, instead of like the first issue being all A's, it was throughout the entire alphabet. Um, and so this is the first issue, and then they have like a editorial and stuff on the inside, and then previews of some of the pages on the back covers. And that's what the covers look like. Let's open up my binder here, and they did make a special binder to it, but I was too cheap even back then to buy those. So these are the covers. I kept them all because they have like letter columns and stuff on the insides of some of them, and but the covers are just reprinting artwork from one of the pages, so we're not going to take too much time to go through those. There were 16 issues, and then I think they did a maybe a 2-issue series for the Impact universe because they were coming out with the Impact universe of Archie characters at that time. I don't have those two. At the time, they didn't have any interest for me. I'm interested in them now, but at the time, those characters didn't mean anything to me. So, first off, we got Abigail Arcane. We're just going to flip through these and take a look at the artwork. And this one was drawn by Stan Walk and Adam Strange by Andy Kubert. Alfred Pennyworth. And then you can see they had the whole Who's Who page with the first appearance and all the traditional Who's Who information. But these were really cool when they came out. Got Amanda Waller with some Suicide Squad members in the back. That one's by Luke McDonnell. Got Ambush Bug. Is the joke on this one is that he's trying all these costumes so that he's basically everybody that's in the Who's Who, right? Because nobody else had time to pose. So, and of course, that's written by Keith Giffen. American Scream, which I think was a Vertigo character. I'm not familiar with that character. Jamie Hewlett did the art on that one. Amethyst, Anarchy, Angel and the Ape, Animal Man, Anton Arcane, and they were color coded as well. You can see where Arcane was a villain, so he's got a black border. Animal Man's a hero, so he's got a red border. Apocalypse with a lot of the characters in there. Green was for geography. Got Aqualad, Aquaman, Ares, Arkham Asylum, and all right, I'm back. I don't know why it keeps cutting out on me like that. Every time I try to do a recording, I even updated the software. It's still doing it. So sorry about that. Atlantis, it has a fold out. So it's got the information, and then it's got this like 3-page poster kind of thing. I would throw one of those in as an extra every once in a while. You got Ayla Rands, which is Lightning Lass in the Legion of Superheroes. Barbara Gordon, Batgirl Oracle, of course, and a character called Barter. And I had to look this one up. He was a character in Hawk and Dove, and obviously they thought he was going to be a major player. They probably wouldn't have given him a who's who page like that, but there he is. And then we have another fold out. This one's for the Batcave. I'll try to get it on camera here so you can kind of see the whole thing. Very cool. And I looked these up on eBay. It looks like they go for about, with shipping, anywhere from probably $10 to $25 an issue. So, I mean, everybody probably did what I did and ripped them open and used them. And so finding the ones that are still complete are probably scarce. Got Batman, of course, the Batmobile. Depicts different versions of the Batmobile through the years. Superman's other pal, Bibbo. And supporting characters had like a teal border. Big Barda, Black Canary, Black Fire. And this is cool details on this one. George Perez obviously did this. No, sorry, it's not George Perez. This is Art Adams did this. Okay, yeah. But the one of the details here is this statue in the back of Starfire, but her head's missing. Like Blackfire tore it off. So I thought that was a cool detail. Got Black Lightning, Black Orchid, Black Racer, Black Thorn, Blasters, Blaze, and the supernatural characters had a purple border. Blockbuster, Blue Beetle, Blue Beetle's Bug. Technology had yellow, Blue Devil, Silver Sorceress, and Blue Jay and the Silver Sorceress. Bolt, Boom Tube, Booster Gold, The Brain and Monsieur Malak, Brainiac, Brainiac 5, Bronze Tiger, Brotherhood of Dada, Brother Power the Geek, The Butcher, Biff, who is a Hawkman villain, I guess. Cain and Abel, Captain Atom, Captain Boomerang, Captain Cold, Captain Comet. And this is Catherine Colbert, who was a supporting character in Justice League Europe. Catman, Catwoman, Challengers of the Unknown, the new Challengers of the Unknown, Changeling, Checkmate, Cheetah, Chemo, Cheshire, the Chief, Kronos, Chuck Tane, which is Bouncing Boy in the Legion of Superheroes. I'm not sure why they did the Legion of Superheroes without their superhero names. I guess maybe they thought since all of them are named Lass or Lad or Boy that they just needed to. That was an update they did for the '90s series where they started calling them by their real names instead of their superhero names. I don't know. Chunk from The Flash, Circe, Cliff Steele, which is of course Robot Man, Commissioner Gordon, the Conglomerate, Copperhead, Cosmic Odyssey. So they did a gray border for events. Count Vertigo, Crazy Jane, Creeper, Crimson Fox, Cyborg, Danny the Street, and Dark Circle from the Legion of Superheroes, Darkseid's Elite, which is basically all the villains that work for him. Dexamites, which was an alien race, and they get an orange border. Deadline, not sure who Deadline is. Looks like a character from Starman, from the '90s Starman. Deadman, Deadshot, Death, Demon, and this is cool on the back side of the Death. Instead of putting in a history of the character, it just says, "One day you'll meet me and you can find out for yourself." Another demon supporting cast. Okay, so we got Randu Singh, Harry Matthews, and Glenda Mark. And this is Desaad. And I had 2 pages of Desaad. I guess I'm not sure what that means. They either made a mistake and reprinted it in a future issue, which is possible, or because I remember them doing that for a couple of pages, or the copy I had just happened to have 2 of the same page in it. I don't know. Despero, Dev M from Legion of Superheroes, who was, I think, I don't know who. I guess that's just his name. It says he was from way back in 1961 when he was introduced, but I don't remember him. Devlin Orion from the Legion of Superheroes. So there must have been some characters in the new Legion series that I haven't seen before. Dial H for Ear Hero. And this covers Chris King and Robbie Reed, basically. Dirk Morgana, which was Sunboy in the Legion. Dr. Alchemy. Dr. Fate. And he was female. Dr. Light. The new Dr. Light. Dr. Polaris. Dr. Psycho. Dr. Spectro. Dolphin. Dominators. Doom Patrol. the Doom Patrol Rogues Gallery, which covers the Beard Hunter, Red Jack, Scissorman, and Shadowy Mr. Evans. And then you have Dorothy Spinner from Doom Patrol, Dove, Draga, The Dreaming, Derlins, Eclipso, Elastigirl, El Diablo, Element Girl, The Elongated Man, The Endless, The Eradicator, The Extremist, Fastback, Felix Faust, The Female Furies, Fire, Firehawk, Firestorm, Flamebird, The Flash, The Flash, Flash Supporting Cast, Flaw and Child. Not familiar with them. They are from Amethyst, Fluoro, Forever People, and Fortress of Solitude has a fold out as well. And this is Furball from Legion of Superheroes. Which I believe this was Timberwolf. Yeah, it's an updated version of Timberwolf that they tried in the 90s. Gangbuster, Garen Beck from Legion, Jungle Glory, Geoforce, Jim Allen from Legion of Superheroes, who was Colossal Boy, Global Guardian, Glorious Godfrey, and Amazing Grace, Glorith from Legion of Superheroes, Nort, Gorilla Grodd, Granny Goodness, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, John Stewart, Guardians of the Universe, Kai Gardner, Hawk, Hawkman, Hawkwoman, Hawkworld, Heatwave, Hellblazer, Hell's Hierarchy, Hero Hotline, Hero of the Week, Highfather, Hip the Light, Our Man, Hugo Strange, Human Target, Huntress, Ice, Infinity Inc., Injustice League, Intergang, Invasion, I Vampire, Jade, John Ara from Legion of Superheroes. I believe this was Element Lad, Jericho, Jimmy Olsen, Joe Potato. Who, you might ask, was Joe Potato? And he was from, he first appeared in Detective Comics, 594, January 1989. So, some kind of private detective that showed up in Batman. The Joker wants to shake your hand. Joe Now from Legion of Superheroes. That is Ultra Boy, Shawnee Thunder, Joshua Clay, Justice League America, Cadaver, Calabat, Kanjar Roll, Katana, Kathy George, Kent Shakespeare from Legion of Superheroes, Kestrel, who was a Hawk and Dove villain, KG Beast, KG Beast and NKV Demon, Kunz, Kid Eternity, The Kilgore, Killer Croc, Kilowog, King Faraday, I Spy, King Snake, Clarion the Witch Boy, Antico, Cobra, Kono from Legion of Superheroes, Krypton, Lady Quark, Lady Shiva, Lana Lang and Pete Ross, Laurel Band from Legion of Superheroes, and I had a second issue of her as printing of her as well. And I'm guessing that somewhere there was a mistake made, and they reprinted the page in a future issue. Legion, Legion of Superheroes, Legion of Superheroes, the Legion of Substitute Heroes, the Legion Supporting Cast, and what's this? Les Purdue is from Swamp Thing Annual number 6. LexCorp, Lex Luthor, Lightning Lord, Light Ray, Lobo, Lois Lane, Lord Chaos, Lords of Order and Chaos, Lorno from Legion of Superheroes, who used to be Triplicate Girl and then Duo Damsel, Larissa Malor, who used to be Shadow Ass in Legion, Mon Paquette, Madame Xanadu, the Mad Hatter, Mad Men, Major Force, Major Victory, Man Bat, Manga Khan, Martian Manhunter, Matthew the Raven, Supergirl, Matrix actually, Maxie Zeus, Maxima, Maxwell Lord, and another page of Maxwell Lord. Men from Nowhere, Mara, Metallo, Metal Men, Metamorpho, Metron. Oop, almost tripped that one twice. Careful, careful. Slow down, buddy. Millennia, Mirror Master, Mr. Bones, Mr. E, Mr. Freeze, Mr. Miracle, Mr. Miracle, different Mr. Miracle. This one is Scott Free, the original. This one is Shiloh Norman, which I think they introduced as a apprentice or something. Mr. Mixelblip, or whatever you say. However you say it. Mr. Nebula and Scarlet Skier. Monarch. Marjorie from Legion of Superheroes. Mother Box. The Mud Pack. Misa from Legion of Superheroes. That is the White Witch. I don't remember her having red hair, but there it is. Naiad from this was from the Firestorm series. Not familiar with her either. New Genesis, New Gods, New Guardians, the Newsboy Legion, the New Titans, Nightshade, Nightwing, Nimbus, Northwind, Nuklon, Oberon, Obsidian, Ocean Master, Orion, Pantha, Parasite, the Parliament of Trees, the Patchwork Man, Peacemaker, Penguin, Perry White, Persuader, Phantasm, Phantom Lady, Phantom Stranger. That's pretty cool. Phase from Legion of Superheroes, or from Legion actually, which would have been Phantom Girl and Pied Piper, Plastic Man, Poison Ivy, Power Girl, Prankster, Prince Evilo, Project Cadmus, Siphon and Dreadnought, Psycho Pirate, Punch and Julie, The Question, Ragman, Rainbow Raider, Rampage, the Rand family, which would be Saturn Girl and Lightning Lad from Legion of Superheroes, Ra's al Ghul, that one's pretty cool too. Raven, nice pin-up of Raven there. And Rebus, which looks like probably Doom Patrol. Oh yeah, that's Larry Train's guy. Used to be, what's his name? Nuclear Man or something. Negative Man, that was it. Red Star, Red Tornado, Reap Daggle, Legion of Superheroes, that would be Chameleon Boy, Reverse Flash, Rex the Wonder Dog, Rhea Jones, Riddler, Robin, Rocket Red, Rock Crin, the Legion of Superheroes, that would be Cosmic Boy, Roxas from Legion of Superheroes, Royal Flush Gang, Sandman, Sarge Steel, Scarecrow, that one's pretty cool too, Secret Six, Shade the Changing Man, Shadow Thief, the Shark, Shrapnel, Silver Banshee, Silver Swan, Sinbad, Sinestro, Snapper Car, Society of Sin, which was the Brotherhood of Evil. Not sure when I don't remember ever seeing them in an appearance where they used that name. Solomon Grundy, Sonar, Son of Vulcan, Speedy, Spectra, Spider-Girl from Legion of Superheroes, Stanley and his monster, Starfire, Star Labs, Starman, Starro the Conqueror, Star Sapphire, Stealth from Legion, Strata from Legion, Sudden Death, who was in Hawk and Dove, Suicide Squad, Superman, Swamp Thing, Talia al Ghul, the planet Tamaran, Tasmanian Devil, Tefe Holland, who is from Swamp Thing, Temptress from Mr. E, Tenzil Kem from Legion of Superheroes, that would be Matter Ear Lad, Deathstroke the Terminator, Teen Titans, Terraman, Thorn, the Three Witches, Time Master, Tim Hunter, Toyman, the Trickster, Troya. Finally, some George Perez art. I was trying to think that he didn't even do any. Turtle, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Two-Face, Ultra, the Multi-Alien, Uncle Sam, Universo, the Untouchables, Valor from Legion of Superheroes, who, of course, was Mono, Vandal Savage, Velvet Tiger. I'm going to guess Hawk and Dove. Nope, Detective Comics. But it does show him fighting Hawk and Dove, so I'm okay. Ventriloquist. Vi from Legion of Superheroes. That would have been Shrinking Violet. Vicky Vale. Vigilante. Vixen. Merle Dox from Legion. The Wanderers. Wave Rider. Weather Wizard. Wild Cat. Wild Dog. Wildebeest. Wonder Woman. Another George Perez, I believe. Yep. Wonder Woman supporting cast. Also George Perez. Wotan. Yuga Khan, who is from the New Gods. Zamoran. And Zatanna, who at some point got ripped out, unfortunately. And that's it. So you may have noticed that there weren't any like Justice Society members in there. The JSA didn't even get a listing. Justice League of America didn't even get a listing. That's one thing I did not like about this series was it wasn't a historical who's who. It was only about the characters that were current in the DC universe at that time. So that kind of stunk a little bit just because of that. There was no, there's no Jay Garrick. There's none of the, no All-Star Squadron characters, nothing like that. Because at that point they didn't exist because Crisis on Infinite Earth wiped them all out. In fact, there wasn't, even though they had entries for events, they didn't even have an entry for Crisis. So because at that point it never happened, right? Because they had reinvented the DC universe. So yeah, it was, because of that, I didn't care for it as much as I did the original Who's Who, but still, if you want a reference for the 90s characters, man, they're all there. So anyway, thanks for asking this. Well, thanks for watching. This one was a little bit different. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of thing. I drop a new video every day at noon, except for Saturdays when we do the live stream. And we usually do a claim sale on the live stream. I got a lot of books I'm going to be selling or trying to sell. They don't all go, but I have boxes and boxes that I've put aside as I've gone through them. In an upcoming episode, I'll try to show you what the current status of the room is, of the comic book room and all that kind of stuff. So, and I was going to show you the tape ball today too, because Easy Comic Reader wanted to see my tape ball. It's not as big as you'd think because I've been tossing them. But I'll show it tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. See you next time.